this zone right now that's proving a little bit difficult to diagnose. The way they're doing a matchup zone.
There's the length at the top of the zone. Messiah the steal! Oh my goodness! Hard spot tonight with 7 rebounds. Jardier, quick three up and in, his 5th from downtown. Throws it down the middle. Torres has it. Sets up Charbonneau for the win. Up and in! Up and in! Looks for Cortez, leans into a three and knocks it down at the buzzer. O'Connell looking for the flush, is going to throw it down in traffic. Muguruza, 2 buzzer beaters to his credit, goes down the lane, double pump.
There it is.
Cut! Another!
Hey, there's the
Another! Fantastic way, double pump. Shot up and in! Up and in! Skips it back, catching fire. 3 up and in! And one over top. Pike with the steal! Pike is going to run out the clock! Well, hello everyone, and welcome here to Derry. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you, getting set for our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. It's the Pinkerton Astros against the Exeter Bluehawks, 2 rivals, 2 Division I programs that have had success and once again vying for playoff positioning, with now about a month to go before the March Madness tournament. Division I NHIAA tournament. Let's start with Pinkerton. How about a 10-2 record under head coach Mike Dunham? Started the season 5-0, and they have also won their last 4, all wins coming on the road as well. So they return home for the first time in a while. 4 seniors, 10 juniors make up the Pinkerton roster, and they've been led recently by senior guard Wilson Yusuf. It's been explosive, big game. In their latest victory over Londonderry, we saw him explode for 36 points earlier this season against Bishop Girton. And on the other side for Exeter, veteran squad led by a veteran coach. That, of course, is longtime head man Jeff Holmes. He's got a team made up of 8 seniors. 7-5 on the season, 2 straight wins, trying to find a way here on the road to grab their 8th victory of the season.
And a really tough place to play. Last time we saw Pinkerton here, though, they had a battle, and they lost in the end against BG, and you said Yusuf was great. He was great. And that was a war, so this should be an interesting game here. This is a tough place to play, especially with the fans. We got a lot of young high school students on both sides are going to be screaming and yelling. Screaming and yelling.
Yeah, the gym was packed for the JV game, which ran a few minutes late. But the varsity teams are now on the floor getting warmed up, and we're just a few minutes away from kicking this one off. Exeter graduated one of the best point guards in the state last year in McNeff. He has moved on, and now kind of by committee, the Bluehawks have taken care of the basketball, and they've got some size on a lot of teams. They should have at least a height advantage up front tonight.
They do. Thibodeau, you said, what, 3-year starter, if I recall? Sophomore year, we saw him. He's gotten better and better every year. Now you just wonder to have someone that can get him the ball. That's the hardest thing, I think, that a lot of young players don't learn how to do correctly, is get the big man the ball. He is a true big man back to the basket player. That's how he plays. He rebounds inside. He's a good passer when he gets the ball. So it'll be interesting to see how Pinkerton decides to defend that size if Exeter likes to go inside and attack that middle.
And what about with Pinkerton? We mentioned Yusuf, explosive scorer at one of the guard spots, but some of these other players for the Astros have certainly contributed this season. Brady Sullivan, 6'3" lefty, senior. We've seen him score the basketball in bunches. How does Exeter slow down Pinkerton?
Well, I think, to be honest, I think you have to stop Yusuf, or at least contain him. If you contain him and kind of let everybody get theirs, you might have a shot to win. But if those 2 guys go off, Sullivan and Yusuf, then maybe, and we haven't seen it, but I think it's there, you get the young player Fanur. Fanur. He can shoot. He hasn't shot well when we've seen them, but I think he can. So if you have 3 guys like that, they're going to get you, 15, 20, maybe 30 points. Exeter's going to have to use their guards, and maybe you play zone, maybe you do some different things, maybe you try and trap, find different ways to slow them down a little bit, because they do like to run. So this should be interesting.
It's going to be a great way to kick off the month of February. Final weeks of the regular season. Astros looking to extend their win streak to 5 straight. Exeter looking for 3 in a row. Something's got to give, and it's coming up next. On the other side, starting lineups, national anthem, and then game time here in Derry. Pinkerton and Exeter in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
Well, there it is, the national anthem here in Derry, getting us set for our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you, Pinkerton and Exeter. Both teams likely playoff bound. Exeter at 7-5 right now in the number 9 slot out of the 15-team field, which means that they would open up on the road if the tournament were to begin today. However, a win tonight likely gets them into that top 8, which would be a home game in the first round. Right now, Pinkerton holds the 3 seed, with Bedford losing the other night, only a game behind the Bulldogs at 2. Everybody, of course, in Division 1 is chasing undefeated Portsmouth. We are ready to go. Pinkerton center Adam Ajuz back in the lineup after missing some time earlier this season. Loses the tip to Exeter. It's controlled by one of their 8 seniors, A.G. Griffin. Goes inside to his classmate Huxley Brown. Got stripped on the way up. This one will stay with Exeter. Along with Griffin and Brown, we have a front line of Nathan Tomasi, the aforementioned Jack Thibodeau, and the lone junior in the lineup for the Blue Hawks is Jackson McDonald. He'll play one of the guard spots for Pinkerton. Brian Bonilla, Wilson Yusuf, Brady Sullivan. They're the tri-captains, all seniors. Josh Fenor is the young sophomore that you mentioned earlier. And the aforementioned Ajuz mans the middle. Here's an interception. Wilson Yusuf right to the rim, and he's going to head to the free throw line. After the steal leads to a layup attempt, hit on the way up. 2 free throws coming for one of the state's top scorers, Wilson Yusuf.
And, you know, the Exeter had 2 mismatches down on that end. They took advantage and threw the ball inside to Huxley Brown. And he tried to make a move and being guarded by the point guard, Bonilla from Pinkerton. And this got the ball back in bounds. And they had Thibodeau. They just didn't see him. They tried to get the ball at the top and threw it away.
Yusuf 1 for 2 at the line. First point of the basketball game comes 19 seconds in. 1-0 Astros.
Early full court man pressure, too, by Pinkerton. They like to do that, right? Play man, full court, get steals, and attack in the fast break if they can get early offense.
Inside, Thibodeau, fadeaway, back iron miss. This one tipped. McDonald is there for the putback attempt, no. And finally, Fenor wrestles it for Pinkerton.
Tough shot.
Sophomore able to secure with 2 hands. It's the drive now. He's cut off by Tomasi. Back up top for Yusuf.
Tough shot down there for Thibodeau. Got to try and use the glass if you can, especially from that angle.
Astros looking for their first field goal. That's the Exeter student section. They made the 20-minute drive across town lines to get here and support the Blue Hawks. Meanwhile, this one off the miss is tipped out of bounds, and it's Exeter possession.
Yeah, the point guard, Bonilla, went up high for that rebound, too.
Minute gone by, 1-0 Pinkerton. Exeter trying to get on the board. Longtime head coach Jeff Holmes standing at the edge of the scorer's table trying to commandeer the offense. Griffin, long 2 up and in.
Good looking shot by Griffin. Got to be careful with the ball, though. Up top, they've almost turned it over. They turned it over once, almost turned it over a second time. Here, a little trap, a little half-court pressure, half-court trap by Exeter.
Whipped up top, Sullivan catching fire. That one short. The rebound controlled in the paint, off the bounce by McDonald. Up the floor, Brown. Brown slicing move and finish off the window.
Good move by Brown. Probably looking to be a little bit more aggressive offensively this year. I think last year he came off the bench. Did well, though. Played really well last year off the bench. Yeah. Some size off the bench.
Exeter scored 4 straight. They lead 4-1. Bonilla misfires on the layup. Sullivan had it blocked by Thibodeau, who clears the glass.
There's that size.
And all this one loose in the corner. Bonilla and Brown getting after it. And it's out of bounds in front of the Astro student section. It'll stay at this end with Exeter.
And that's another mismatch right down there. Bonilla and Brown, at least in terms of size. Brown has the size advantage. They've tried it once.
Blue Hawks have scored on 2 straight trips. They lead 4-1. McDonald hits the gas, elevates, finds Tomasi in the lane for the lay-in.
Great cut and a good pass.
Exeter a 6-1 lead on the road here. 2.5 gone by first quarter.
That half-court trap one more time. Looks like a 1-2-2 half-court trap.
Yusuf ready to shoot. Launches a deep 3, 2 deep. Thibodeau on the window. Here comes Exeter again. Griffith Eye on the rim, goes between the legs, going to slow it down. We'll step back. This one misfires.
Ooh, I got a piece. Tough shot.
Out of bounds to Pinkerton. Well, the Astros held without a field goal here through nearly 3 minutes.
That's unusual, too. They usually score in bunches. Look a little tight today. A little tight. Good Exeter pressure. Coach Holmes does such a good job. He's been around for so long. He knows what works.
Bonilla, bounce pass, Sullivan, fade, and score.
There he is, using that offhand. You know, you think he was left-handed. As much as he uses it, you would think he was left-handed.
I can't tell what he is. He's so good with both hands. Scores frequently with both. Gets on the board there to make it 6-3 Exeter. Tomasi, 16-footer no, Bonilla the other way.
Ran that flex. Nice screen, on the screen down, right? The jumper's usually open at the elbow. So they had a good look, just didn't go in.
Now you can hear Coach Dunham at the head of the Pinkerton bench looking for a ball screen from 3 different players here. Try and free up Yusuf. Eventually Yusuf kicks to the corner where Sullivan misfires on the 3. Tomasi up ahead for Griffith. Griffith behind the back.
Good move.
And a beautiful layup.
Good move behind the back and a good outlet pass as well.
Yeah. The assist to Tomasi. Griffith, his second field goal. Meanwhile, this one leads to free throws as the Jews got landed on there under the basket.
You can see the size, though. The size is rearing its head for Exeter inside, having a tough time getting easy shots inside.
Well, this is Pinkerton's tallest player at 6'5", Adam Jews. In street clothes the last time we were in this gym a few weeks back, but
right.
Good to see him back in the Astro lineup. He is a lefty, and this one is off the back iron. First sub either way. Coach Dunham is going to pull Bonilla off the floor and come with Brady Spellman, 6-foot junior guard. Meanwhile, the Jews' second is good.
I think Exeter just brought in number 2 as well, Ream.
That's the veteran Tyler Ream, another junior. For Exeter, came off the bench last year. He's also the quarterback. Here's a 3 from McDonald. In and out, no. Thibodeau, weak side glass, no. McDonald, no. Fourth attempt leads to a foul.
Yes, indeed. That's where, again, look at the size inside the rebounding. They just got to finish inside quicker and not have to worry so much about those extra shots.
Both McDonald and Thibodeau hitting the glass there for Exeter. So Thibodeau, who already has 4 rebounds here in this first quarter, trying to extend the Blue Hawk lead here with Exeter in front 8-4, short on the first free throw attempt.
Free throws right now for both teams, a little off, 50% for Pinkerton, and the first look for Exeter this time down.
Pinkerton going to bring in Elliot Ingraham, 6'5" junior, to play the center spot. Empty trip for Thibodeau, the rebound for Sullivan, and now the Astros. We're going to cut the lead in half here as we head towards 3 minutes to go first quarter. It's been a slow start on offense. Yusuf gets some running room and does it with the right hand.
That was the most difficult matchup of the night for Thibodeau. That's just too much quickness for him up top. He got switched on, having to guard Yusuf. That's just a tough play.
And here's an errant pass and a steal. Fenor to the rim, going to lay it in with 2 hands, and Coach Holmes quickly calls for a timeout.
That's for that entry pass, Nick. Last time down, that's just, big guys can't catch that pass. On the cut or anywhere, you've got to bounce past that.
Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Beals Insurance, locations in Bedford, Londonderry, and Epping. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. Also by Jewett Construction. Come join us to build something great. Proud sponsors of their trades scholarship program as well. Find out more on how to apply at jewettconstruction.com. And finally by the New England Football Academy. We don't build players, we build champions. Winter registration now open. Reach out on Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week presented by Beals Insurance. We're all tied at 8. Pinkerton and Exeter. Two teams looking to extend win streaks here to begin the month of February.
Pinkerton in a 2-3 zone. Keep an eye on that high post. Huxley Brown, a little battle inside. Elbows being thrown, pushing, shoving. No call yet. Pretty soon, though, getting a little physical at the free throw line.
Meanwhile, Ream, backdoor, McDonald for 2.
That's a beautiful bounce pass. Right there is an example.
Patient possession. Exeter executing here in this first quarter, and now falling back in what looks like a 3-2.
Yeah,
2-1-2.
We have a zone, 3-2 zone
3-2,
versus a 2-3 zone.
At the top of the zone is Nick Myers, one of 8 seniors for Exeter who just checked in. Meanwhile, trying to diagnose this is Pinkerton. Spellman whips it up top. Yusuf. Sullivan puts it on the deck. Baseline fade is too strong. Weak side rebound attempt tipped out of bounds and will stay here with Pinkerton.
Good hands, almost. 3-2 zone, too. You want to make sure you get out on the shooters. You have a shooter point. They're playing a big at the point. Exeter has, we have Myers at the point with a rebound.
Yep, Myers able to pinch down, get his first rebound off the Yusuf miss, and now Exeter going to slow things down with a 2-point lead. Final 100 seconds here in the first quarter. Exeter is led by as many as 5, but that's their 3rd turnover as McDonald's skip pass ends up in the second row.
Yeah, they're handling the zone okay, but Pinkerton's doing a great job denying the high post. That's where you want to try and get the ball. Everything happens good from the high post.
Well, Fenor slow things down. Ingraham inside out. 3-pointer here for Ryder Hawks is no good. And Brown has the rebound.
Good ball movement that time. He went inside to the high post, kicked it out. Just didn't make the shots. After they moved the ball around a little bit, nice, patient ball movement. There's the high post.
Myers on the wing. Goes inside. Brown. Put it on the deck. Gets inside of Hawks, the defender. Fires over Ingraham. No. Thibodeau's there on the weak side, but can't get it home. Ingraham finally clears the glass for Pinkerton.
Got to put those in. Those are too easy for him. You've got to put those in.
45 seconds first quarter. Astros can tie or take the lead. They go to Ingraham. Leaves it short. Tipped out, though. Hawks fires a 3. Back iron miss. Yusuf. Third tries the charm. Make that Fenor his second field goal.
I told you, he's that third man that where he shoots well. Look out.
Sophomore, 4 points here in this first quarter. Here's a steal. Ingraham. Up the floor. Yusuf. Big time dunk.
Throwing it down.
Wilson Yusuf. Tomahawk flush. It's going to give the Astros their first lead here inside of 10 seconds. Down to 5. Inside out. Ream. Jab step. Spins. Fires a deep 3 and misses at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter after trailing most of the way. Pinkerton gets a push. Get a highlight-type dunk from Wilson Yusuf to take the lead. 12-10 after 1. More in a moment. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Back here in Derry, start of the second quarter. Pinkerton leading Exeter by a score of 12-10 in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. We're presented by Beals Insurance. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you. Astros returning home after a 4-game road trip. They went 4-0 on that road trip as we get a miss inside from Ingraham and a rebound for Tomazi. Overall, looking for their 11th victory of the season. Hawks off the miss, up the floor. Yusuf, 2 big steps and another dunk.
Wow, 2 in a row.
Shows you the explosiveness, the athletic ability, and now 7 points in this first half for Pinkerton's Wilson Yusuf.
Look out. He scores in bunches, too. If he starts feeling it from outside, Exeter might need to change some strategies. Oh, tough miss.
You know, that one rolled off the iron. Ingraham, another rebound for Pinkerton. Astros trailed by as many as 5 in that first quarter. They are on fire right now as Josh Venor from way downtown is going to extend the Astro lead to 7. 17-10. Minute gone by, second quarter, and Coach Holmes is going to have to call another timeout for Exeter.
Wise move, right? You don't want to let it get him too much of a run because they do shoot well. Again, they do score in bunches, but you got to, not turn the ball over. Got to make those 2-footers. Right now, Exeter's having a hard time putting the ball in the basket from right there around the basket. Those are the ones as a coach makes you nuts because you know what? They work on that. You know they have to do a lot of drills where they probably have to make layups. You know what? It's the easiest shot in the game other than the free throw, right? You got to make those, especially if you're big. You've got to make those.
Meanwhile, Pinkerton has been able to get out and run. The last couple of minutes, a couple of throwdowns on the break from Yusuf.
What they do, right? They push. They try and get early offense. And if they get dunked, guess what that does? It excites their team. That excites the fans. Gives you a little bit of juice.
Got a good crowd here in Derry. School's well represented. Exeter has brought fans on the road, but they're quiet right now. Their team trails by 7. 17-10. Baseline J, no good for Tomazi. Ingraham, another rebound. We're going to push again. Yusuf across the paint. Spellman whips it up top. Hawks, the shooter, ready on the weak side, but that 3 won't go. Ream, his first rebound for Exeter. Ream down the lane, left hand banker over Ingraham for his first 2.
That was a confident play. He's come in, though, and played really confident with the ball. He doesn't look stressed at all. Attacking the basket, moving the ball around, running the offense.
5-point game.
It's good to have somebody like that come off the bench. You said quarterback, right? He's used to leading his team and kind of getting them going like they're supposed to. They're only down 5.
Meanwhile, Yusuf had the ball on a string there, but can't connect. Looking for a foul. Tomazi, another rebound.
Might have got hit in the head a little bit.
Meanwhile, Griffith splits defenders. Ream on the weak side, going to examine. He'll split, drop it down, and Tomazi will lay it in.
Another good pass. Tomazi plays up by the rim, too.
His second field goal. Exeter quietly coming back here within 3. That's 17-14. Deep 3, up and in. It's Fedor. He's the first to double figures with 10.
Got to get a hand up on the shooters, right? Hand up on the shooters.
Meanwhile, Griffith rises, left it short, inside. Brown rejected by Ingraham. Griffith now in the corner. Brown double teamed on the baseline. Tomazi trying to help him out. Little short 12-footer is off target, and there's Fedor on the weak side.
We're getting looks, Nick. They're getting good looks at the basket. They're just not going in.
Spellman inside out. The big man ready to fire, and that is up and in from the corner.
They got guns blazing all over the place. Guys shooting from 3, dunks. They're feeling it so far.
Elliot Ingraham, he's played well. Off the bench, his first points to go with 4 rebounds. Meanwhile, Brown, jump hook, no. Tomazi going to go up strong and draws a foul.
That's a good rebound, right? Get some free throws, get some baskets back. Don't want the lead to extend.
Tomazi, 4 points, 4 boards unofficially at the midway point here. Second quarter. Meanwhile, Justin, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Pinkerton has opened up their largest lead here, 23-14, and are on a 6-0 run.
Yeah, and a lot of contact inside, too. You're watching Ingraham, who came off the bench and just started thumping guys inside, asserting himself. You know, he's not very tall, but he's got some strength. So he's able to move those big guys around a little bit, kind of shake them up. They're kind of, whoa, where'd he come from? So he's made an impact immediately since coming in.
Meanwhile, Exeter returns Jack Thibodeau after a short rest. As Tomasi goes 0 for 2 at the line. Sullivan, who just came back on for Pinkerton, grabs the rebound.
And Sullivan usually packs the stats as well. Rebounds, gets a lot of cutting baskets, a lot of twos, that offhand.
Here he is in the low post. Jump hook up and in.
Just like that. Just like that.
Second field goal for Brady Sullivan, and Pinkerton now leads by 9 here, 25-14.
That's true ambidexterity.
Excuse me, my math off. They're up 11. Exeter trying to get it back to single digits. Instead, they turn it over for the 5th time in this first half.
And I rely on you for math, Nick. You know that, right? I'm not good at that.
I'm allowed 1 mistake per year. I believe we just heard it.
That was it right there. That was it.
Meanwhile, the Blue Hawk fans trying to help out their team on the road. Instead, Yusuf inside out. Sullivan high arcing 3. Off balance and no good. Tipped out of bounds. It's Exeter ball.
If that triple screen up top, if we could, they look at that again. You got to watch. They're moving. The screens are moving. So if they can time it right, there'll be a foul called up top, but they haven't called it yet.
Not a lot of whistles.
No.
In this first half. In this second quarter, just 1 foul. Meanwhile, the block from Ingraham. As he continues to make plays in the middle. Yusuf, little finger roll off target. Tomasi the other way.
Love the finger roll.
Griffith in traffic. Finds a man in the corner. That's Johnny Gillis, the senior, just came on. Griffith, step back 3, no good. Sullivan the other way at full speed. Down the lane, left-hand banker, no good. Gillis fighting on the weak side. It's Thibodeau who collects his 6th rebound. That's a game high. 3 minutes to go until halftime. Exeter trying to make it a single-digit contest again, trailing by 11. Griffith whips it down low at the rim. Tomasi can't connect. Keeps it alive. Padilla now the other way for Pinkerton. Yusuf going to slow it down at midcourt. Astros by 11. Deep 3. 2 deep. Thibodeau squeezes the board. Back and forth we go. Ream down the lane. Lost the basketball. It's turned over to Pinkerton.
Coach can't be too happy about the turnovers. And the turnovers are kind of not even a lot of pressure. They're just kind of throwing the ball away and just, missing. They don't feel like they're very fluid offensively right now. Big guys are missing 2-footers, getting their shots blocked by smaller players, and that really upsets you as a player, right? You want to make sure that you play through contact and score those easy baskets inside. Coach Holmes has got to be pulling his hair out if he had any, because we're equally that, bald guys, so, he already did that.
Dropped inside. A Jews around the iron, no good.
Tough
McDonald,
miss.
Another rebound.
Tough miss.
McDonald to the tin, left hand, left it short. A Jews secures for Pinkerton.
Exeter rebounding well. They just can't score.
Deep one, no good. There's Tomasi again. He's got 8 rebounds. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Coming up at halftime, stats, highlights, analysis, full recap, out-of-town scoreboard, busy night on the first Tuesday of the month. All that on the way at the break. Exeter goes to Thibodeau. Baseline J won't go. Juice's second rebound. Long outlet. Here comes Yusuf again. This time lays it in.
Could have been a third one, Nick. Could have been a third throwdown.
Well, regardless, another transition bucket for Pinkerton. They've gotten out and ran here in this first half. 3-pointer. McDonald won't go. Yusuf and Fenor able to get to it. Fenor down the lane, and the sophomore has got another bucket.
Tough shot. Wow.
Paid the price there, but able to score it with the right hand. The bulge is now 15 at 29-14.
Exeter's got to stop turning the ball over.
Got a foul here on the sideline as McDonald was knocked down.
They're not turning the ball over to the extent we've seen some other teams that, play against presses. Like when teams play against Trinity, you turn the ball over a lot. But they're just not making shots that, they might normally make. Exeter's getting those little short corner 10-footers. Those aren't going in. The bank shots from 5 and 6 aren't going in. Keep an eye on that high post again. Huxley and Ajuz battling at the high post.
Here is Brown. Inside of a minute, McDonald ventures into the paint. Left-hand hook, no. Ajuz, another rebound, another long outlet. Fenor, 3-on-3. And that's a travel.
Indeed it was. Not the NBA, folks. They would have let that one go with probably an extra step, maybe.
I believe, Justin, that may have been Pinkerton's first turnover.
It is. Actually, it is. 6-1. So they're doing a good job, maintaining the ball, not turning it over, getting good shots, quick shots.
Exeter trying to nibble into this Pinkerton lead before halftime. Inside out, Ream is wide open. Three-pointer rattles in and out, no good. Sullivan's there on the weak side rebound.
Man, there is a lid on the basket for Exeter right now in this first half.
And tough sledding in the second quarter particularly. 15 seconds. Pinkerton looks for the final shot. Exeter's in a man-to-man. Ajuz in the high post. Hands to Sullivan. Top of the key. Spins left. Goes down the lane. Gets tied up. And we have a jump ball. It comes with 5.5 seconds remaining.
Looks like Exeter's going to get that one back. They get the last shot.
Possession arrow does belong to the Blue Hawks. Pinkerton will drop their defense back. The inbound is rolled. McDonald lets it roll. Into the front court, down the lane. Shooter in the corner. It's Thibodeau. Three-pointer. Up and in.
How about that?
Exeter's going to beat the buzzer. Jack Thibodeau, his first field goal.
He's a three, Nick.
Yep.
It's a three.
And that gives Exeter a little bit of a boost, but still a big hill to climb. The lead is a dozen for Pinkerton, 29-17 at halftime. Some things to figure out for Coach Holmes. Some adjustments perhaps on the way as well for the Astros, but they look good in that first half and that second quarter, particularly led by Wilson Yusuf. And that transition attack for Pinkerton, impressive.
Yeah, they did look good. They didn't score as many points as they normally do, I think, because Exeter does a good job defensively. They mix it up. They trapped, a little half-court trap, a lot of zone back and forth. We have seen more zone this year, I think, than we've seen in a long time. And we don't see quite as many three-point shots either. It seems like they've kind of changed a little bit, looking for better shots.
Yeah.
Right? Some teams shoot more threes than others, and guys get on a roll and they feel pretty good. But, we only have – in this game so far, we only have, 4 3-pointers taken or made. Thibodeau, who doesn't shoot threes, made that last second shot in the corner. So normally from Exeter, we'd probably see a few more. But, we'll see. The second half could be interesting. Maybe Exeter shoots a little bit better in the second half.
Yeah. Coming up, full recap, stats, highlights, analysis, out-of-town scoreboard next. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. It's presented by Beals Insurance.
Broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
Well, halftime here in Derry with the Pinkerton Astros leading the Exeter Bluehawks 29-17 in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Pinkerton at 10-2 on the season, looking for their fifth straight win after a slow start, trailing 12-10 or leading 12-10 after that first quarter. They came on really well in that second quarter, able to get out and run. Wilson Yusuf, a couple of dunks in that first half. He's got a game-high 11 points. The Pinkerton senior ran the floor well, had help from the sophomore Josh Fedor, who's also in double figures at the midway point with 10 points. And Elliot Ingraham, the 6'5 junior center, came off the bench and played well. 3 points and squeezed 4 rebounds for Exeter. Spread out scoring in that first half. 6 different players in the scorer's book. None or no one scored more than 4 points. Jack Thibodeau is the game's leading rebounder with 8. And Justin, as you mentioned, Exeter got some good looks in that second quarter, but went cold from the floor.
They did.
And as a result, trail by a dozen as we get set for the third quarter.
And those are easy fixes, really. If you're Exeter, you just got to say, okay, you know what, we're going to use the glass. We're not going to try and make 10-footers or 5-footers from the corner. That short corner is a tough shot, so if you can find an angle or attack the basket and get free throws, they just have to finish on that first one. If you can get that layup to go, maybe get a couple free throws in, because they've rebounded really well, right? Overall, they've rebounded pretty well, and they just have to make sure they make some shots, right? So people always go, well, defense wins championship. Right now, Exeter just can't make shots because they're getting shots. They just aren't going in.
Any adjustments you see coming up for either team in the second half?
I would think Pinkerton's going to continue to try and run. I don't know if they'll change much of what they're doing. They might try and press a little bit more and try and attack the ball handlers of Exeter because, again, they have 6 turnovers. That's one thing you can be happy about if you're both coaches. Pinkerton can be really happy. They have 1 turnover in the first half, and Exeter has 6. So you're not excited about 6, but, hey, that's not too bad considering how, Pinkerton plays defense. They attack, they pressure, they get the hand in the passing lanes. So I think Exeter might come out, too, and try some different things defensively to try and disrupt this flow right now that Pinkerton has offensively.
Team's going to switch ends. Astros will open up with the basketball and work left to right from our vantage point. Exeter are going to have to do it from behind if they want to extend their win streak to 3 games and improve to 8-5. Got a little zone pressure here from Exeter. Astros going to skip it. Fenor into the corner. Bonilla back to Fenor. He's freed up for 3, but the sophomore can't hit from the wing. McDonald's got his 5th rebound for Exeter, the junior guard. Left-hand dribble. Leaves it in the paint. Tomasi spins, fires. Went off the rim twice before Sullivan has it. Down the floor, Fenor, and he'll lay it in uncontested.
Again, good rebound, good outlet. It just can't. Exeter had a nice look from about 12 feet away. It just didn't go in. They didn't get that second rebound.
Good rebound and assist on the outlet pass as well from Sullivan.
Absolutely. Again, Sullivan's he's a stat packer. He loads it up.
This outside attempt off. McDonald's second try. No. Rebound of Jews. Pinkerton going to run again. This time it's Sullivan for 2.
Those are way too easy. Rebound outlet. If you're going to rebound like that, maybe Exeter attacking and trying to rebound as 5, you're going to give up long passes like that for layups. But, man, you got to get somebody back if you're not trying to play that way.
This transition game has been impressive. It has produced a number of layups in this third quarter and throughout the basketball game. Largest lead now on the board for the Astros.
38? 33.
33-17 is our score.
Yeah,
And again, Coach Holmes, an early timeout here, just a minute into the third quarter.
I don't blame him. You gave up 2 really easy layups. Almost could have been dunks again. We've had 2 dunks already. So as a team, you don't want to find yourself getting in too big of a hole in the third quarter because then it's really hard to fight back in the fourth, especially at home, like when you're playing on the road.
You mentioned Sullivan, 6 points, 6 rebounds unofficially for the senior. And had that pretty assist a moment ago. Meanwhile, Ajuz has played well in the middle for the Astros. 4 rebounds and a couple of assists as well, including one on that break.
Yeah, and they come in with another, they'll come in with Ingraham too, like bangs around and can shoot, hit a 3, and has no issue with contact at all. He gets inside, mixes it up. So 2 different types of players, but that's great to have, right? You can mix it up, set screens.
Meanwhile, Raymond Plant is in the game. Senior point guard who did not play in that first half. Teardrop from McDonald won't go. Ajuz, his 5th rebound. Pinkerton looking to push. Sullivan. The trailer is Ajuz, and the 3 is in the hole.
They got guys left and right that can shoot.
It's his first field goal. Another 3-point splash for Pinkerton. And they push the lead now to 19 for the first time. Tomasi down low, muscles his way to the tin, leaves it short. Tomasi keeps it alive. Goes back to Thibodeau. Again short. Count that and the foul.
Those are the ones Thibodeau has to make, right? Play through the contact, get some free throws, get some easy baskets.
Second field goal for Thibodeau. 5 points to go with 9 rebounds. And a chance for one more at the line. His team trailing 36-19. 3-year starter. And one of the more skilled big men statewide. 3-point play is good. So Pinkerton's lead trimmed to 16.
Now 1-3-1 half-court trap. Ooh, might have got away with a little slide of the feet. Fanor. Ref didn't see it.
We play on. Fanor attacks on the baseline, rises but can't connect. The weak side rebound belongs to Huxley Brown. Exeter ball. McDonald cut off on the baseline by Sullivan, gives up the dribble, whips it back up top for Brown. Coach Holmes watching with intent. This one bobbled, but bailed out. Plant down the lane, can't bank it. Ajuz, another long outlet. Yusuf, three-pointer, up and in. Nope, he had his foot on the line. They say it's 2
you got to watch that foot. Watch the feet. You got to watch the feet.
Had his toe on the line. Meanwhile, Yusuf,
man,
he's still the game's high scorer with 13.
Yeah, 2-3 zone. See, Pinkerton zone's been good tonight.
Three-pointer Brown, line drive miss. Thibodeau, weak side putback.
See, he wasn't making those in the first half. He's making them now.
He's also got a game high 10 rebounds. 5 of his 8 points in this third quarter, trying to keep Exeter afloat here 3 minutes into the third. 38-22. Backdoor Bonilla, and he's got his first 2.
Good pass, good turn, good look.
Ryan Bonilla wide open, able to use the window to make it 40-22. Coach Holmes trying to direct traffic. Coach Dunham watching his defense do their thing in the 2-3. Plant, Thibodeau, nowhere to go. And this one's stolen. Here's the explosive sophomore Josh Fanor, two-hand stuff.
Wow, didn't see that one coming. Thought maybe, but wasn't sure.
Able to leap and throw it down. It's a 20-point game for the first time midway through the third.
These are two of the most athletic guards in the entire state. Especially, we've seen a lot of good players, but two of the most athletic.
Ajuz with the block. Brown leans in. No, Ajuz with the board. Oh, Fanor. Got a man open. It's Yusuf. Three-pointer. No good. Sullivan had it. Poked away. McDonald to the tin. And there's the foul.
Good play. Good rebound. And McDonald's very aggressive. He's just not very big, so he has a hard time inside. He gets there. It's just a hard time trying to score on the other possessions he's had. So it's good to see him getting free throws on that attack.
First trip to the line for the junior guard, Jackson McDonald.
Coming in with several subs, Exeter, right now. And Pinkerton as well. Both teams putting in some subs.
And we have mass substitutions. Ingraham returns for Pinkerton. He'll play the middle. We get our first look at Malik Solomon, 6'4" junior. He's been in and out of the starting lineup for Pinkerton, but it's first appearance tonight. And also Brady Spellman returns. Got some minutes under his belt from that first half. This one no good. There's Exeter's Ben Smith. Comes up empty.
Quick rebound. Almost put that in.
Yep. Smith just checked in as well for the first time.
Yeah, Coach Holmes going deep in the bench, right? Trying to find some guys that can make some shots.
Exeter looking for a spark, down 19. Fanor's three is a miss. There's Ingraham with his 5th rebound.
Tough shot.
Second try coming for Pinkerton. Fanor draws a double team on the baseline. Spellman open. May have gotten away with a travel. Instead, it's turned over.
He did indeed.
Up the floor, McDonald, left-hand layup.
Good, easy, wide open basket for McDonald. Nice pass.
Exeter going to extend here full court. Down 17 with 3 minutes to play, third quarter.
Full court man pressure, try and turn, maybe get a steal from behind. All right, you want to cut the lead in half. Just get it down to where you feel comfortable in the fourth quarter.
Fanor looking for contact. Tough shot off the glass. Used the backhand there. 6 in the quarter, 16 in the game for Fanor. He's the top man.
Yeah, he's hit a few shots. He's playing with confidence tonight. This is the most confident I've seen him play because he's made a few. Once you make a few, your mindset changes entirely.
Picked off. Fanor up the floor. Yusuf, too easy. Another transition bucket, 15 now for Yusuf.
See, right now, too, Pinkerton is just sending guys, right? They're rebounding so well that they're just saying, take off and we'll throw the ball to you and you get a layup.
Brown for three. Left
right,
open
Huxley.
in the corner. He's got 5 points. Second field goal. Still a big hill to climb. 46-28. 2 minutes to go, third.
Big 18-point lead.
Fenor down the lane in attack mode. Almost got that to go, but a foul will send the sophomore to the free throw line.
Yep, he's playing with confidence. Confidence, coach is going, just attack.
Yeah.
Working so far, just attack.
He's been playing downhill. Had a nice two-hand dunk earlier in this third quarter. And you called it pregame. You said he was perhaps a player to watch tonight, and he's gotten off to a great start in this one, 16 points a game high. Can't hit the free throw there, but one more coming.
No, I just thought maybe if you got that extra guy, and I thought he was so close a few times. The way he plays and his shot, looks good. I think if he ever, he's probably had other games where he's been great. We just haven't seen them.
Of course, he came off the bench last year as a freshman, which is tough to do in the state's largest school, Pinkerton Academy.
Oh, absolutely. So many kids here.
McDonald. That's a nice little mid-range J. McDonald has looked good in this third quarter. 5 of his 7 have come since halftime.
Yeah, he's been active. He gets after it defensively. He's just...
Meanwhile, Yusuf able to bank one more.
There's just so much offensive firepower for this Pinkerton squad.
17 for Yusuf. That's the game's leading scorer now. Three-pointer, no good. Ben Smith had a good look, and then McDonald on the second try is knocked down and fouled.
I know we can't see replay. It looked like he got him a little bit on the arm on that foul. Good call. Need some free throws.
So McDonald has not only scored 7 points, also 7 rebounds.
He's doing all he can.
Yeah.
Right? He's not one of your bigger players, but he's doing all he can. He's getting steals. He's guarding bigger guys. He's doing all that stuff that you want, from a coaching standpoint that you want to see.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line there. Still a big Pinkerton lead, 49-32, minute 20 to go, third quarter.
Get this thing down to 10. There's a turnover, rare turnover.
Just the third of the night for Pinkerton, a traveling violation against Fenor.
Watch the feet.
Coach Dunham can only smile over there on the sideline. Exeter a chance to get it down to 15 here. Brown is going to do just that in the lane.
And again, maybe they get it down to 10, and then you feel pretty good. Like, wait, you know what? We got a chance.
Yusuf is fouled from behind at midcourt. Pinkerton has played with the lead tonight most of the way. They trailed early in the basketball game in the opening minutes, 6-1, but led after one quarter of play, 12-10. 29-17 was our halftime score, and they pushed that up to 21 at one point in this third quarter. Right now, a 15-point margin at 49-34. Final minute here of the third quarter.
Quick quarter, too, right? Didn't it feel like a very quick quarter?
Yep.
Not a lot of fouls.
Meanwhile, Yusuf leaves it for Ingraham, who left it short. Thibodeau has another rebound. Exeter trying to chip away here. Smith, McDonald, three-pointer, up and in.
He is now all of a sudden playing with, again, more confidence, right? Shooting the ball better, taking shots. Earlier in the game, he didn't take those shots. He passed some of those shots up. Got to take those shots.
Back to a 12-point game. That was the halftime margin.
He keeps taking those. All of a sudden, three-pointers gets you right back in the game.
10 seconds, and Yusuf parts the seas for 2.
That doesn't help, though.
Nobody home on the weak side. And now a three-pointer for Ream is going to beat the buzzer again for Exeter. Tyler Ream, three-pointer. It's going to bring Exeter within 11, 51-40, our score after 3 quarters. 8 minutes to go. Does Pinkerton hang on for their 5th straight win, or does Exeter come from behind on the road to steal it here in Derry? We find out next. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Welcome back here to Pinkerton. Exeter trailing the Astros 51-40. And a foul on the way as Huxley Brown set to head to the free throw line for Exeter. Nick Anastas along with Justin Gorham. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Pinkerton 10-2 on the season, looking for their 5th straight win. They led by as many as 21 early in the third quarter, but Exeter has trimmed the margin down to 11, and a chance here for the senior Huxley Brown to cut into the lead even further.
And it's been a couple threes. We had a last-second three at the buzzer by Ream. McDonald all of a sudden got hot, started getting confident, shooting ball well. So, again, the three-point ball can always bring you back, right? Especially if you don't play well, good defense.
Brown follows his own miss. Exeter's got the basketball down 10. Ream, Tomasi able to control, find Ream again on the wing. Coach Holmes trying to direct traffic from the sideline. Going to run an overload here against the zone. Lob it inside for Ream. Little fadeaway south of the free throw line. That's pretty.
Love it. Love it, fade away from the middle.
Tyler Ream off the bench. He's scored now 7 points, 5 since halftime.
Yeah, he's been good. He's really helped organize on the offensive end, slow it down a little bit. That last time got a little bit out of control as a team, but they brought it back. Got an easy look inside.
Meanwhile, the Jews across the paint, tipped, intended for Sullivan, but stolen by McDonald, who was fouled at midcourt.
Get a little overconfident, and all of a sudden, what do we have, Nick? We have an 8-point game.
Yep.
So you've got to keep playing, not to, don't slow down. Just keep playing to win. Just keep going, right? If you're Pinkerton, just keep going. Play with confidence, because that's how they played early.
Exeter, a 7-5 record coming into tonight. Three-pointer for Brown. It's on target. Sullivan the rebound, sends it up the floor, and Yusuf does the rest.
Again, wide open, taking off down the floor. You either got to put somebody back there or get that second rebound or that second shot off the offensive rebound.
That's been a
somehow.
theme tonight, where Pinkerton has gotten out and ran. Steele Spellman up the floor. Fenor rejected by Tomasi, but put home by Sullivan.
There he is again. Sullivan padding the stats. Right there where he's supposed to be.
8 points, 8 rebounds for Sullivan. Ream off balance three, won't go. Rebound Spellman. Done a good job on that weak side glass. Sullivan probing, leaves it for the trailer. Spellman pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
Where'd that come from?
Brady Spellman, his first three-pointer.
First anything, right?
His first points.
Wow.
Make it a 15-point lead for the Astros. 58-43, 2 minutes gone by fourth quarter, and a timeout on the floor. Our broadcast is brought to you by Beals Insurance, locations in Bedford, Londonderry, and Epping. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. By Jewett Construction. Come join us to build something great. Also proud sponsors of their Trades Scholarship Program. Apply now at jewettconstruction.com. And finally by the New England Football Academy. We don't build players, we build champions. Winter session registration now open. Reach out on Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Nick Anastas along with Justin Gorham. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. It's presented by Beals Insurance. First action in February. Great way to kick off the month. Pinkerton with a big lead, but Exeter not going to quit here. Down 15, 2 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it just seemed like seconds ago they got it down to 9. And what's Pinkerton do? Get a couple quick baskets off those long passes.
This one broken up out of bounds. Spellman got his hand on the pass.
And we might tonight, by the way, I was going to tell you, we might have a watcher from Atlanta. Or the Georgia, the state of Georgia, I think just south of Atlanta. My friend Doug is watching tonight. So hit subscribe, Doug.
Yeah, three-pointer. Up and in. Ream stays hot. His second from downtown. Yeah, we welcome viewers from all over the country, all over the world. Yeah.
It's incredible where you can watch us from, anywhere.
Yusuf for three. Won't go. Tamazi in a crowd. Grabs the rebound for Exeter. Make that Thibodeau. That's also his 12th rebound, a game high. Blue Hawks down 12 with the ball. Ream trying to find some space. Thibodeau back to Ream on the bounce pass. Wraps it around for Griffith. Open look, three-pointer. Short. Ball tip. Controlled by McDonald. Second try again. Coming for Exeter. 8 rebounds now for McDonald. Goes to the floor. Fenor wrestling with McDonald, and
I think we're going to stay with Exeter on a jump ball.
Is it a jump ball?
Yep.
Now the signal is given. Wasn't sure if they were going to give either team a timeout there, as both officials looked at one point towards the sidelines, but jump ball the call, and it will stay with Exeter here. Just over 3 minutes gone by in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, McDonald diving on the floor.
Well, now they're going to say Pinkerton ball. So
I was looking up at the sign. I had it going one way, and apparently they had it going the other.
All right. The word from the scorer's table is Astro basketball. And they've got numbers 3-on-1 to the corner. A Jews three-pointer in and out. That went halfway down. Thibodeau the rebound.
He's rebounded well. With 13 rebounds, he's rebounded well, but they just got to get, more easy looks inside for him.
McDonald slashing move, another layup.
There you go, McDonald, second half.
He's been huge in the second half.
He's keeping them alive, Nick. He's keeping them alive.
12 of his 14 since the break. 10-point game again midway through this fourth quarter. Fenor slashes, layup no, Jews in a crowd. Poked away by Brown, and now Sullivan has it. 2 dribbles, jump shot, he's fouled on the wrist.
Wow, a lot going on there. A lot going on.
Yeah. That ball was slippery there, it looked like for a moment. Neither team could grab it. It ends up with Sullivan, and he ends up at the line. 4 minutes to go in the game. We've got a 10-point game.
And this is rare. He usually gets more free throws, too. These are his first 2 free throws of the game so far.
Right.
They've only shot 8, or they will only shoot 8 after this next one.
Yeah, nobody really in foul trouble either way. Sullivan goes 0 for 2, but Brown can't get there. Fenor has the rebound. So Pinkerton gonna have a second chance.
Yeah, they're only down 10. You got to get that rebound, right? You need that rebound.
The Jews instead as a layup.
Good right hand by the Jews.
6 points, 6 boards for Jews. Astros in that 2-3 defense. Both teams have gone zone almost exclusively tonight.
Yeah,
this
with 2, man.
Poked out of bounds by Spellman.
I can see what the theory is, right? Zone-wise, that you want to make sure you get out on shooters. But it's really difficult to box out. I think that's why we have so many rebounds. People forget. Against the zone, it's really tough to rebound.
McDonald, no. Fenor, the rebound, and fouled in the backcourt.
A little shove from behind.
Sophomore a little slow to get up, but he's okay. He got whacked almost immediately after pulling in his 6th rebound.
And neither team, even though we don't have very many free throws, Pinkerton right now is weirdly 3 for 8.
Yeah.
And Exeter shot more, but they're 5 for 11, so neither team has shot free throws well.
Well, they have done this well.
Yes, they
Score
have.
in transition. They beat the press. The bounce pass leads to the layup.
And that's where they've been, kind of their bread and butter has been too, those long passes off the break.
Also puts Sullivan in double figures with 10 points. Third Astro to do so.
Almost another turnover. That kick usually has to be intentional. Looked like he just kind of spun it off his foot.
62-48, 3 minutes to play. Reams 3 is no good. Spellman, good box out. And a rebound for Pinkerton. Up the floor, Fenor lobs it. Yusuf tried to put it home. No. Ream the other way. To the rim, McDonald, left hand, no. Spellman turns the tide for Pinkerton. Up for Yusuf. Drops it off for Sullivan and drops it in off the window.
And more of those easy baskets off the break. Exeter just has a hard time getting back, right? Guys aren't getting back.
Well, McDonald, little 2-footer.
Like you're supposed to.
64-50. Fenor bodied up here by McDonald. Sophomore escapes into the front court, goes down the lane at full speed, but can't get the over-the-shoulder bucket. Brown for Exeter up ahead. Griffith, three-pointer straight away. Back iron miss. Loose ball tipped up the floor. Yusuf has it. Drops it off, and there's Sullivan again. Scores with the right hand this time.
Again, either hand. And those baskets are way too easy off the turnovers. Way too easy. You got to sprint back on defense, right? You got to get back when you turn the ball over. Like, get back right away.
Brown, second chance.
And right now, sprint back. None of those easy shots.
Can be easier said than done against this Astro team. They have leaked players down the floor, as you mentioned. Spellman to a Jews. The dunk won't go. Thibodeau cleans it up off the bounce for Exeter.
That would have been one of the, that would have, if he would have dunked that, one of the games where we've seen the most dunks in a game this year.
Yeah. 10th rebound for Sullivan, meanwhile. Trying to go between the legs against 3 defenders. Pulls it back out to Spellman. Down to 1:15 to go in this fourth quarter. Reminder, we're going to speak with the winning head coach. Right now, it looks like Coach Dunham is set to join us live for a post-game interview, so stick around after the game. Meanwhile, we got mass substitutions here as Coach Holmes is going to empty the bench. 5 new players come on the floor. Coach Dunham going to do the same as the reserves are officially going to take over here with 1:09 to go. Pinkerton with a 66-52 lead.
And I like when they do that, especially 14-point lead with 1:09 to go. You're going to win the game. Pinkerton's going to hang on, but it gets guys in the game too. You may need some of these players going forward. We have some young players out there. You can see a couple played in the JV game, but you may need them at some point. Somebody may get hurt, foul trouble. You're going to need them. So this is good work for them. That's only their fifth turnover by Pinkerton so far. They've got 4 in the second half, and one of those is by a sub.
Meanwhile, Plant kicks it out. Thomas Graves with his first attempt. That won't go. Rebound to Ben Smith. Exeter second chance. Three-pointer up and in for Smith.
Now, that's a guy, I know he hasn't made, that's his first basket. He's got a really good looking shot.
And he has gotten minutes tonight.
Yes, he's got a good looking shot. I forgot to check what year he was, but that's a good looking shot.
He's a junior.
So next year they'll have some players coming back. They'll lose some size, but he's a good looking shooter.
Exeter set to graduate 8 seniors this coming June. And again, the Blue Hawks, we're going to hear from them, of course, again. A loss tonight drops their record to 7-6. But certainly still in that playoff mix. And Pinkerton with a win tonight. It's going to make it 5 in a row, 11-2 under Coach Dunham through 13 games as the Astros begin to celebrate here. Final seconds in Derry, 66-55 is going to be our final score as the Astros hold off Exeter. Coach Dunham, on the other side next, you are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
All right, back here in Derry. Pinkerton a winner tonight, 66-55. That's now 5 in a row for the Astros. Their 11th win of the season, sitting at 11-2. Good spot to be in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach.
Good win, Coach. Good
Mike Dunham here joining us. High-flying stuff tonight. The transition game particularly impressive. Was that the goal, get out and run?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these guys are really good when we get in transition. Again, Wilson Yusuf and Josh Fenor really anchor that up on the top of we do it like a 2-3 zone, almost a matchup. And again, they're really good at it. And them getting out in transition, it's a fun way to play.
Yeah, I was about to say that's an entertaining brand of basketball. Uncontested layups, a couple of dunks tonight. Seemed like the crowd was really involved. How's the support been here in Derry throughout the season? Like this, packed gyms?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been packed around here. You know, when Pinkerton has a good team, we usually draw a pretty good crowd. You know,
Right.
3,000 kids here, over 3,000. You know, they're really having fun with it this year. Being 11-2, you know, compared to last year, they're really, really coming out and supporting us. So it's great.
Your big men look good tonight. Adam and Jews, 6 points, 6 rebounds unofficially. Elliot Ingraham, productive off the bench with a handful of rebounds. And again, those long outlet style assists certainly factored into the transition game as well. Has the depth up front starting to develop?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Elliot was a two-way starter on the football team.
Right.
So he's getting back into shape now. It took him a little bit in the beginning of the season, and now he's really coming into himself. I thought last year he had a great JV year. He started a couple games for us towards the end, but again, he came back in football shape, not in basketball shape.
Right.
But now he's getting into basketball shape, and I'm super excited about Elliot and Adam. Adam's been great for us, and again, I just need him to rebound, you know, because again, we're not very big, but we're kind of big across the board, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
It's you know, Wilson and Josh are kind of long on top, so that really helps us. So, and Sully's been great too. So,
well, and I noticed too, you guys with their bigs, you really tried to play them physical tonight. I mean, was that your goal? Did you talk about that? Because they do have size.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think our big guys, I mean, we have some depth there. And, you know, Brady Spellman, who's also a great football player, he plays really big for us too. You know, he rebounds. He battles under the boards a lot. Him and Ryan Bonilla do. I'm super excited about, you know, Ajuz and Ingraham and Spellman as just our tough guys, you know, kind of enforcers almost.
And when it got down to 9, were you a little bit concerned, or did you feel comfortable enough to where you felt like you guys could keep running and pushing and attacking and getting turnovers?
Yeah, well, when we slow down, we're not really great, you know. So, you know, the faster we play, the better we are. You know, the more open shots we get. I thought our decision-making was pretty good down the stretch and making an extra pass. We got to get better at that, making that one extra pass here and there. But again, the kids play so free, and I love the style of play.
Yeah, the leak outs are great too, because you guys get, you know, they crash and boom, you get layups at the end. Those are fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Only 5 turnovers. tonight as well.
That was impressive.
Yeah, and again, kudos to Wilson and Josh. I mean, they really take care of the ball. That's pretty much why they play the entire game, because I trust them with the basketball. It's they've been great to coach. They've been good leaders. Wilson's really matured a lot this year, and one of my favorite kids to coach right now.
Coach, the schedule, a little unusual this year. You just got off a 4-game road trip. Yeah. Now you've got 4 in a row at home, and including 5 of the last 6 in this building.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
100%, yeah.
The problem is you've got a very good team coming in on Thursday, Trinity.
Yeah.
That's a 5:15 start. How do you get ready for the Pioneers in just 48 hours?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really fun game. I've already watched a ton of film on them. They like to play fast. We like to play fast.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a fun game, and Coach Farmer up there does an awesome job. I'm sure it's going to be a fun game. Hopefully this place is packed again, and it should be really interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Might be the most fun game of the year, right?
Appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for everything
you
do. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
Again, Mike Dunham, a 66-55 win for his team tonight. They make it 5 in a row and 11-2 on the season. What'd you take away there?
I mean, the game coming up. I mean, that game tonight, they did exactly what they needed to do to beat Exeter in the way Exeter plays, right? Exeter's big. They try and play inside, get 2-footers. Exeter didn't do that well today, simply because of the size and the banging and the kind of the physical play right inside for Pinkerton. And we haven't seen them do that much, and so that was kind of fun to see today. I'm really looking forward to them and trying to see what happens with that game against Trinity, because Trinity likes to press and they like to run, so it's going to be one of those games that just goes up and down, up and down. It should be really fun to watch.
Our next broadcast comes your way on Friday.
Oh, another fun one.
And that is another good one as well.
I agree.
You talk about 2 hot teams. How about Goffstown, fresh off a win over Bedford?
First loss for Bedford, right?
They potentially, if they win tonight against Central, could come in with a 7-game win streak. And then on the other side, BG has won 7 straight, and they could be winners of 8 in a row come Friday. We've got 2 red-hot teams. However, that storyline, Justin, just went kaput.
Oh, no.
As Goffstown loses to Manchester Central tonight, 75-64. That is a final.
Oh, no.
The Little Green get their 4th win of the year, and again, Goffstown's win streak comes to an end. They're still in a good spot. The Grizzlies are at 8-4 overall, but Central with a big surprising win tonight, 75-64 over Goffstown.
Oh, you want to win that one.
Bedford is in a nail-biter again, trailing by a point, 55-54 against Nashua South with less than 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. That game is in the Gate City.
Uh-oh.
Bedford in danger of potentially losing their 2nd straight.
Set alert.
Winnicott. They lead Spalding 41-34 after 3 quarters out on the Seacoast. And down in Division 2, Pembroke has a double-digit lead over Souhegan, 42-29. That game set for the 4th quarter. All right, final numbers here. Wilson Yusuf, unofficially the game's high man tonight with 21 points for Pinkerton in the win. Had help from Josh Fenor, 14 points for Brady Sullivan. Sullivan also had 10 rebounds, so a double-double there. And on the other side for Exeter in a losing effort, Jack Thibodeau, 8 points, 14 rebounds for the Exeter senior. I want to thank Coach and Athletic Director Brian O'Reilly for giving us the quick approval. Always like coming to Pinkerton. Appreciate Coach and his staff. Of course, our sponsors need to be thanked. Beals Insurance, MG Sports Fundraising, Jewett Construction, and the New England Football Academy. Our friends and family here at Friday Night Lights, New Hampshire. That includes John Barron and Matt Beals, our dual videographers. Bang-up job again tonight. Of course, the whole thing orchestrated flawlessly by the man behind the curtain, the wizard of replay, our director, Ben Beals, back in the Beals Insurance Studios. For my partner, Justin Gorham, my name is Nick Anastas, saying so long. Final score, final time, Pinkerton 66, Exeter 55. This has been a presentation of our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.